This is the Success Mint Podcast, Episode 7, Worry, the Arch Enemy of Success. Hi, I'm Mike Carruthers. Nothing will ruin your mood or kill your success like worry. Today, millions of people are worried, anxious, and depressed. The World Health Organization says this will be the #1 health problem by the year 2020. I don't doubt it. You see, I've been a bit of a worrier all my life, and like many people, I have struggled with managing it and keeping it from distracting me and bringing me down. And because I worry, I've studied the subject pretty thoroughly, and as it turns out, there are some very effective strategies to combat worry and keep you on a more optimistic track. First, let me share with you the advice of psychologist Gregory Jantz, who wrote the book Overcoming Anxiety, Worry, and Fear. He believes we could all be a little more hardy.
If I'm hardy, I probably have more gratitude. Grateful people are optimistic people, and you can have optimism even in the culture that we live in. And I think that optimism, we have longer and healthier relationships and fewer physical problems, by the way. As I see gratitude, I allow for joy in my life. As I see gratitude, I become more optimistic, and the depression has no place then.
It's really been amazing to me to see how forcing yourself to be grateful for all the great things that you have really starts to crowd out the worry and anxiety. My experience has been that the more you worry even more. When you force yourself to think grateful thoughts, you break that downward spiral. You see, there's a natural limitation on the human brain. It cannot think two things at the same time. So if you're thinking optimistic, grateful thoughts, as hard as it might be to do that, you can't worry. And the less you worry, the less you worry. Shawn Achor, who wrote The Happiness Advantage, has a powerful strategy to reduce your levels of worry and negativity.
Every morning when they wake up, just write down 3 things that they're grateful for. As they do that over a period of 21 days, not only do they now have a list of 63 things that they're grateful for, which usually overwhelms a lot of the negativity that they're feeling, what we find is those levels of optimism have actually significantly risen.
Worry has been linked to a shorter lifespan, more illness, social isolation, and a host of other problems. Of course, now I've given you something else to worry about. But conquering worry can reverse all those things. And Shawn Achor says there are other benefits as well.
Your brain's levels of productivity are 31% higher when your brain is positive as opposed to when it's negative, neutral, or stressed. If you're in sales, we found that your sales can rise up to 37%. Even doctors show a 19% increase in the speed and accuracy of their diagnosis when they're positive.
There are no truer words than worry never accomplished anything. Most of the things we worry about never happen, and those that do are seldom as horrible as we worried they would be. One of the best books on this subject is The Mayo Clinic Guide to Stress-Free Living by Dr. Amit Sood. Mine's a little beat up because I've read it a couple of times, and I go back to it often to help keep my worry at bay. And I'd like you to listen to what Dr. Sood has to say on this subject.
Worry is healthy, but fear is not healthy. Worry lets you cross the road with caution. Fear freezes you on one side. Just remember that there is more right in your life than there is wrong. You can always focus on what went right within what went wrong. Remember that we stop enjoying what we are trying to improve. When you get back home at 6 o'clock in the evening, for the first 5 minutes, try not to improve anybody. Just enjoy your partner, enjoy your family. But we are always in this editing mode. We are always in this improving mode that we do not really savor, we do not enjoy. When things go bad, as they always will at some point in life, acknowledge that they are bad. Be grateful for what is right, accept the situation, and engage with it rather than running away from it. The best way to escape a situation is to face it.
Worry is more than a success killer, it's a life killer. The time you spend worrying is time you're not doing something productive, fun, and enjoyable. Personally, I think if you're a born worrier, it's going to be difficult to completely eliminate worry from your life. After all, it's been your friend for a long time. But I've found that there are ways to diminish it and control it and get it out of the way long enough to get things done and to lead a happy life. I'm Mike Carruthers. Thanks for watching. This is The Success Mint.